हेलो स्टूडेंट्स। सो लास्ट वीडियो में कुछ सोल्ट्स थे दैट वी नीड टू डिटेक्ट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ सोल्ट दीज आर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल NH4Cl. NH4Cl is made up of NH4OH plus HCl. Okay, so this is a weak base and this is a strong acid, so their combination will form acidic salt. Then after KCl it is formed by KOH and HCl. This is strong acid, this is strong base, so they will form neutral salt. CH3NH3Cl, it is formed by CH3NH2 and HCl. They will form this is weak base and this is strong acid. So it is acidic salt. Then after KNO3, KOH and HNO3, they will this is strong acid, this is strong base, they will form neutral salt. Then after we will discuss some salts, and first of all there it is common salt. Common salt is sodium chloride, and which is used in the food. We use the common salt, that is NaCl, in the day to day routine. जो हमारे घर में टेबल सॉल्ट यूज होता है, that is common salt. Then after its reaction is it is prepared by HCl and NaOH. They will form NaCl and H2O. So main source of common salt is sea water. Then after rock salt. Rock salt जो होता है, that is also a crystalline form of salt which is deposited on the rocks. Okay, जो सेंधा नमक हम यूज करते हैं, that is called rock salt, and it is excreted like the coal mines. जैसे coal mines में से coal को निकालते हैं, वैसे ही rock salt को निकाला जाता है. Then after sodium hydroxide. So what is sodium hydroxide? It is NaOH. It's a strong base and it is prepared from sodium chloride. This is sodium chloride, this is water, and their electrolysis means we supply electricity to these to this solution, and we prepare NaOH, Cl2 and H2O are released there. H2 is released at cathode and Cl2 is released at anode. Okay, then after this reaction is also called chlor-alkali process. Why? Because the formation of chlorine and sodium hydroxide, that is an alkaline solution, takes place here. That's why it is called chlor-alkali process. What are the uses of NaOH? It is used in the preparation of degreasing metals. Degreasing metals बनाने के लिए. Then after soaps and detergents बनाने के लिए, paper making, artificial fibers, or you can say synthetic fibers, bleaching powder, etc. they are formed by use of NaOH. So our next salt is bleaching powder. What is bleaching powder? Actually bleaching powder is CaOCl2. Okay, this is bleaching powder. How is it prepared? In the last reaction we have seen that chlorine is released. That chlorine can be used with the reaction of CaOH2 and they used to prepare bleaching powder. Okay, so this is CaOH whole twice slaked lime. Okay, slaked lime, and when it reacts with chlorine gas it form bleaching powder. Okay, what are the uses of bleaching powder? Bleaching powder जो होता है, that is a decolorizing agent या oxidizing agent. दो तरह का काम करता है. It's a decolorizing agent and oxidizing agent. Also it produces Cl2 gas. Okay, also it produces Cl2, and you know Cl2 is a disinfectant. हम जो water को disinfection के लिए हम Cl2 गैस का यूज करते हैं, वो जो germs को kill करती है. So first use is bleaching powder is used in the bleaching of cotton, linen, textile, in the textile industry or in the paper industry. Also we use bleaching powder in the clothes. Then after as an oxidizing agent we use bleaching powder. Disinfectant, it is used as a disinfectant in drinking water to make the water germ free. Then the next salt is baking soda. Baking soda is NaHCO3, that is called sodium bicarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate. This is baking soda. How is it prepared? It is also prepared from NaCl. In the NaCl, when we add H2O, CO2 and ammonia gas, that is NH3, what will form? NaHCO. This is the side product, ammonium chloride, and sodium hydrogen carbonate is formed here. Okay, so baking soda is commonly used in the kitchen to make food crispy. जो फूड जो आइटम्स होते हैं उनको क्रिस्पी बनाने के लिए उसमें क्या डालते हैं, मीठा सोडा घर पे जो यूज़ करते हैं, दैट इज बेकिंग सोडा. ओके, इट इज़ अ माइल्ड नॉन corrosive base. Non corrosive base means mainly what is used here in this reaction, in this salt base is used, and this base is quite weak base. Okay, that's why it is a non corrosive. Otherwise, if it is a strong way, it can corrode anything. Whenever this sodium bicarbonate is heated, that means in the food items, when it is heated, it produces CO2 gas, and that CO2 gas helps to make the food items crispy or fluffy. Okay, what are the uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate? So sodium hydrogen carbonate, that is baking soda, it is also used in the food items. Like first of all, how is baking powder is formed? Baking powder is a combination of baking soda and some acid, edible acids. Okay, edible acids like tartaric acid, acetic acid. Okay, and when this reacts with this acid, CO2 is released, and that CO2 make the food items fluffy, क्योंकि वो उसके pores में चली जाती है और उनके बीच में spacing हो जाती है, जिससे जो food items होते हैं fluffy बन जाते हैं. लाइक ब्रेड्स जो होते हैं, केक जो होते हैं, उनको फ्लफीनेस, भटूरा जो हम यूज़ करते हैं, तो उसमें फ्लफीनेस लाने के लिए क्या यूज़ किया जाता है, बेकिंग पाउडर. ओके, एंड दैट बेकिंग पाउडर इज फॉर्म्ड बाय रिएक्शन ऑफ एसिड एंड दिस सोडियम बाइकार्बोनेट बेस. Okay, H positive is for any acid. Okay, as we know, the acids have a special characteristic to lose H positive ion. So the products are carbon dioxide, H2, and sodium salt of acid. जो भी एसिड हमने यहाँ पे यूज़ किया उसका सोडियम सॉल्ट यहाँ पे बनता है. ठीक है, जैसे एग्जांपल लेते हैं हम, कोई भी एसिड यूज़ किया, कैसे उसका सोडियम सॉल्ट बनेगा. ये जैसे कि एक एग्जांपल है CH3COOH. ओके, यहाँ पे जो हमने बेस यूज़ किया है NaHCO3 यूज़ किया है, तो उससे क्या होगा, जो CH3COOH है वहाँ से H पॉजिटिव यहाँ से रिलीज होगा और यहाँ Na आके अटैच हो जाएगा, एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड सोडियम सॉल्ट ऑफ दिस एसिटिक एसिड. Okay, sodium salt of acetic acid. So we can use any other acid and take this sodium salt. Then after CO2 is released in these food items, and that make them fluffy. Baking soda is also used as antacid. Antacid means it is used to treat acidity. Okay, so it's basic in nature and it neutralizes the excess acid that is produced in the stomach. So it works like an antacid. Earlier we have gone through milk of magnesia, that was working as an antacid. Then after, if you can see, CO2 is released here, and CO2 helps in the fire extinguishing, so it is also used, the soda acid can also be used in fire extinguisher. Thank you.